What's going on, guys? What's going on, Tech Squad? What's going on, everybody? So, Kate Martin is dealing with an injury right now, and I hope that she comes back 100% better. And we know that the Valkyries right now are seventh in the West behind the Aces, Lynx. And this team has surprised possibly the entire WNBA. This team about to make their first playoffs in this year, about to make their first playoffs. And with the Valkyries, it seems like we didn't know that this team would make the playoffs. Like when the expansion draft happened, and when we saw that Kate Martin the Aces weren't going to keep Kate Martin, and we saw her in the expansion draft, everybody was like, she's definitely a fan favorite. And that is what she is. She is a fan favorite. And with Kate Martin going down with this injury, I think the Golden State Valkyries can hold on and win more games. Why Kaden Martin tries to figure out how to come back from her injury, because coming back from an injury is kind of tough. Coming back from any type of injury is kind of tough because you don't know when your timetable is, when it is, because we're seeing it now with Caitlin Clark being out. She doesn't have a timetable when Caitlin's going to be back. But for a team that is in 7th place in the West with a 15-17 record, don't you think that for a minute that this team would make some noise in the West, being the new team for the W? Like, we're going to see another expansion draft this year for the Portland Fire. And for the Portland Fire, it's going to be an interesting expansion draft. Like, we do not know what how many teams are the W going to add. I mean, how many teams are the W going to add going forward each year? Because the W is growing. And I can say this, that the Valkyries will miss Kate Martin. They're going to miss somebody who can hit the easy money bucket shot. They're going to miss somebody who can create her own shot. Because we've seen how the Misfits dominated and we've seen how the Misfits lost to the Valkyries, and how the Valkyries is dominated and beat the the Misfits the other night. And we know that when Kate Martin is healthy, she can shoot the rock out of the basketball. She can shoot the rock out of the basketball. I do not care who says, well, the WNBA isn't the same like the NBA, because these WNBA players can shoot the rock out of the basketball. Are you kidding me? These WNBA players, like Angel Reese, like Asia Wilson, Brianna Stewart, Caitlin Clark, Kate Martin, can shoot the rock out of the basketball, man. And I'm going to also say this, is that with Kate Martin being out, like, she's going to be she's going to be missed. She's going to be missed being on the court because now that she's going through another injury, she's still a fan favorite. But at the end of the day, when you say that she is dealing with an injury, and we're trying to see when she will come back, how she will come back, there are sorts of questions like when we see how NBA players probably will miss a few months in the NBA with their injuries. I don't see Kate Martin missing. I can see her missing a few months of the WNBA season, but not if the Valkyries, not if the Golden State Valkyries are still in the playoff picture. I can see Kate Martin coming back because for that, like, you have a new Valkyries team that can easily give you a chance to get back on the court and win you more games. Because if the Valkyries somehow don't win more games as effectively like they're supposed to and miss the playoffs, and we say this was just another team that made the 7th seed and didn't make it, like, you're in front of the Chicago Sky. You're in front of the Dallas Wings. You have to be in that playoff picture. And I do see like the Golden State Valkyries finishing with a playoff spot in the playoffs, because if this team somehow wins a playoff series and goes all the way, we could say that this could be the team to be going forward. But guys, sub if you're new and never give up your dreams. And I hope all of you guys are safe out there. And peace.